Hello everyone and welcome back to the next video with Quizzing with Al. It looks a bit different this time, you can't see my face. I thought maybe my face was offending some people and I did think this does look a little bit better and a bit more professional. So the premise of this one is you are trying to guess the celebrity or the very famous historical figure just by 3 clues, and I'll show you how it works. If you get it right on the first clue, you get 3 points. If you get it right on the second clue, you get 2 points. And if you get it right on the final clue, you get the 1 point. And obviously if you don't get anything at all, then you get 0. Let me know how you do in the comments, and hopefully you keep track and hopefully you do well. And we'll start with round number 1. I have been in both Doctor Who and the Terminator franchise. I've recently been in a series where I wear a blonde wig. And the final one, I've played the Doctor, and that is Doctor Who. And are you ready for the answer? It is Matt Smith. Round number 2. I was a master tactician in the battlefield. I was eventually defeated by the English. And the last one, I was a powerful emperor to my nation. And that is Napoleon. Round number 3. My reign was abruptly ended in a violent way. My cousin was also king. And my death made way for a communist rule. Bit of a tricky one, this one. It is Tsar Nicholas II, the last Tsar of Russia. Round 4. My books have inspired a generation. So has the movie franchise based on the books. And a future TV series will be the next chapter of my story. And that is J.K. Rowling. Round number 5. I have many talents that range from movies to sports to being an all-round entertainer. My father and grandfather before me started the same way as me. And I'm considered to be hard as a rock. And that is of course Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson. Round number 6. Before going solo, my family was my career. I'm considered royalty even if I'm not a real king. And number 3, I never went to space, but I knew how to walk on the moon. And that's the famous man who does the moonwalk. It is the one and only Michael Jackson, the King of Pop. Round number 7. I was feared on the streets of London, especially by the women. And my crimes became something of a legend, and to this day a great mystery. And that is the truly terrifying Jack the Ripper. Round number 8. I'm considered one of the greatest in my sport. I have played in several countries, including the UK, Spain and Italy. And I had a famous and fierce rivalry with another player also considered the greatest. And that is Cristiano Ronaldo. Round number 9. I was a Hollywood actor, but the generation after would remember me for another field. I was shot in my second career, but it didn't stop me. and I've worked with many such as Humphrey Bogart, Doris Day and Margaret Thatcher. And that is the Hollywood actor and the President of the United States, Ronald Reagan. Round 10. I have been many faces, but it's never stopped me from my duty. I've been played by an Englishman, a Scot and an Irishman. No one really knows my true identity. Sometimes I'm referred by name or by number. And that is James Bond. Round 11. I'm loved by many, humans and animals alike, and considered a national treasure. My brother was more into the ancient extinct ones, but I enjoyed seeing the wild and living ones. And my career has spanned for well over half a century. And that is the great Sir David Attenborough. Round number 12. I can make people laugh without talking well after silent movies. I can make people laugh in different historical periods. And I can make people laugh even as a secret agent. And that is Rowan Atkinson, famous for Mr. Bean, Blackadder and Johnny English. Round 13. I was part of a mortal group that changed music forever. I've been a controversial, but I saw myself as an activist and a man of peace. I wanted to imagine with my music, but unfortunately a fan cut my life short. And that is John Lennon from the Beatles. Round 14. I'm considered one of my great inventors and a mind of all time, even if my career was overshadowed and sometimes stolen by another. Despite my breakthrough inventions, my life ended without a home and barely anyone around me. But my legacy continues thanks to the electric automobile industry. And that is Nikola Tesla. Round 15. Children used to dislike me, but now as adults, they can sympathise with me. I worked with my neighbour and I hate doing it. He makes burgers while I work at the cash register. And that is Squidward. Round 16. I became one of the biggest names, but also had some big controversial moments in my sporting career. My hero danced like a butterfly, but stung like a bee. And I could be a real earache. And that is the famous ear-biting Mike Tyson. Round 17. I was found as a child to have some exceptional gifts. I was trained and taught to become a great warrior and teacher and thrived as the chosen one. And I eventually fell into darkness and betrayed my friends, but was saved at the very end by my son. And that is Anakin Skywalker and Darth Vader. You get a point for each. Now around 18. Despite being in prison at the beginning, I quickly rose up and became a feared and formidable leader. I turned my weakened nation into a juggernaut that nearly took over Europe. And despite my strengths, it quickly weakened and my story ended with a country in tatters and a bullet to my head. And that is Adolf Hitler. Round 19. I'm a highly skilled person whose skills go from singing, acting, and also being an entrepreneur. My early career was highly pushed by Disney. And more recently, I've been wearing a lot of pink while my counterpart has been more into green. And that is Ariana Grande. And the final one, round 20, I ended up marrying one of my bestest friends. Despite 10 seasons, no one really knew my job. And the final one, despite my hard real life, it didn't stop my character being a charm and making people laugh. And that is Matthew Perry, Chandler Bing. Just like Darth Vader and Anakin Skywalker, if you said either one, you get the point. And that is it. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed it, and let me know in the comments if you prefer this style or if you prefer seeing my face, which I highly doubt, but if you do, then do let me know, and put again in the comments how well you did. Hopefully you enjoyed, and I'll see you in the next one. Like and subscribe, and peace.